Dr. Altha Stewart is with me now. She is the APA President-elect. Congratulations on your upcoming presidency.
Thank you very much.
How are you feeling about it? What are your plans for the next year?
Well, I'm feeling very excited and hopeful, I think is the word I would use. I've got a few things I'd like to see happen during my year as president, or at least like to start during my year as president. One of them is a focus on how we are training our residents and early career psychiatrists to deal with some of the issues that they face coming into the profession now. There's a whole group of us, what I like to call more seasoned psychiatrists who've got lots of experience in leadership and administration and clinical services and research. And I think we've got to really emphasize how we pass that on and do some succession planning so that the young people today are ready to assume the responsibility that is their future.
And what are some of those issues? Just maybe name a few.
Well, the students today are coming out with enormous student debt load, and it's forcing them to make certain kinds of decisions about where they practice, what kind of practices they might look forward to having, the quality of their work-life balance. Those are issues that I think it is imperative that the APA help them with. Some of the other things are the challenges just in being a trainee today and the kinds of issues that you're confronting. We have a very diverse membership population, and for many of them, they experience things in training that I don't think we're adequately teaching them how to deal with. Things around racism and sexism and homophobia and a bunch of other isms. And our training programs are not really equipped to handle those kinds of issues by and large. We do a lot of work in diversity and inclusion at the APA. We've got a very strong program through our Division of Diversity and Health Equity. But as I've traveled around this past year, I'm hearing the kinds of stories that concern me about the kinds of things we need to improve in the training of the next generation of psychiatrists.
Well, and you are a perfect example of that. I mean, this is an historic event. You are the first African American who is an APA president. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
But what does that mean, and how will that inform your year?
Well, I've explained it this way when I've talked, especially with young people, that I understand the enormous honor and I'm humbled by the fact that my over 37,000 colleagues in the APA voted for me and are trusting me to lead the organization through the next year. I'm also aware, though, of the tremendous responsibility that being the first brings. Being the first African American, being the fourth woman in a row, being the 12th woman over the history of the organization, these are all enormous responsibility areas, and I do not take that lightly. I know I'm going to be a role model for many young women in this organization who want to see themselves in top leadership. I know I'm going to be a role model for many minorities, including African Americans and Latinos and others. I know those things are going to be a part of the work that I have before me, but I think it's time to dig in and do some of that tough work, have some of those tough conversations about all of those challenges that we're facing in the people who are doing the work here as psychiatrists, and also for the patients who represent the diversity of our society today.
You are an inspiring person. I can tell just listening to you speak that you're going to make some amazing changes. Best of luck in the year ahead.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.